This week's vlog, the video log, June 5th, 2016. This is going to span pretty much the whole month because I didn't upload a vlog the last couple weeks. So let's get right to it because there's so many things I want to talk about. One, unboxing a crap load of stuff. So you see a video of that right now. Holy smokes, Monday package galore. So I'm going to be opening these up for you guys on camera. Now I know what most of them are, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I ordered these. Most of them are from China, minus this one and this one. Just a little preview for you guys by Benchmade right there. So let's go and open up this one. So I have no idea what this one is. But today's EDC, go and open up. Ooh. So sweet, I got a card saying thank you. This is the Cinnamon Roux 710 or the 7010 new model. Just got this right now. First impressions, man. Ooh, that's smooth. That is smooth. This is rough though. Feels rough, but it's decently smooth. No blade play, no up and down, no left and right. Blade centering, spot on. I can see why people love this knife. It is a little rough right now. I'm probably pretty sure I have to break it in. It is small, but with a lanyard, I should have enough grip. Sweet, sweet future video material. And all this stuff, guys, I bought with my own money. So none of this stuff was sent to me. If I do get anything sent to me, I will definitely let you know, because my opinions on it could vary. And as much as I say, it won't vary, it will. So this one's by Benchmade. I already know what this one is. I almost don't want to mess up the package too bad on this one. See if I can peel it open. Yes, I can. I don't need to use a knife. Freaking sweet. Oh no. One has a little blemish on it. That kind of sucks, but wow, that looks beautiful. Benchmade, freaking fantastic. Love Benchmade. Let's open up this one because this one I'm probably gonna need right now. And I just sharpened this Kershaw. Wow, that was a really tight fit. This is my, it's spring loaded with a already broken cap. Oh, it's freaking fantastic. And the reason why I got this was because I was trying to change out the pocket clip, and my old Torx bit screw set is kind of messed up a little. So I wanted something that I could use. I believe this is a T6, so I gotta look for a T6 here. Please, Lord, work. Looks like it will work. Let's go ahead and try this set out. Just got it in today. Doesn't work. Enough with the precision tool sets. You guys know what it is. Last but not least is this big old package. Make sure I'm not ripping anything unnecessarily. And this is probably what I was waiting for the longest. This package is full of Gonzo knives. So I have the Gonzo 729, I have the Gonzo 720. Another Gonzo. This one is the 724. Packing slip. Gonzo 704. Gonzo 721. Gonzo 733. And Gonzo 740. Oh, I've been actually looking forward to this 740. Now, I decided to go all out with Gonzo because they're fairly affordable. Wow, blade centering is perfect. For you guys. Getting smoother, getting smoother. Nice. Alright, so I mean, I just got a whole bunch of stuff during the month that I ordered a month before that, and you know, China takes forever. So you've already seen some reviews of some of those knives that I unboxed. Next is the unboxing of the Osborne and the peanut lighter, so you'll go ahead and see that right now. It's got a package. I've been waiting for this. It came relatively quickly. I ordered it on Monday. Actually, I ordered it on Sunday, I believe. It was shipped on Monday. I got it today, which is Saturday. This is the... And this is my first time opening it. This is an unboxing. I have yet to... paper... No idea what this is. Compliments of Knife Works. Freaking fantastic, whatever that is. And the main event. My gosh, I've been wanting this for so long. I finally pulled the trigger on it. It's my dog. This is... the Osborne 940 1501 in CPM 20 CV. Take it out of its little dust bag. Look how pretty that is. That is light, 2.9 ounces. Blade centering. What do you guys think? Pretty spot on, right? Spot on blade centering. Let's give it my first open. Oh, yes. See if I can zoom in on that. Sorry about the plane flying by. Would you look at that? That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. So today I'm gonna go out and get a new camera. So I no longer will be using my cell phone, thank God. And hopefully it'll come out much prettier. But I will do a tabletop open box on this. I had to open it up. I just got it right now, I had to open it. So it is freaking awesome. That is so pretty. With that knife, I got another package today. It's package central today. I just freaking love it. Right now, I just sharpened this Kershaw Volt, so I'm carrying it around today. What is in this package now? Let me see here. Besides the address and whatnot, it says it's a commercial sample. Alright, it's not a commercial sample. Sirs, I bought this. But what came in? Yeah. I got peanut lighters in. Look at that. That's so tiny. Definitely bigger than a peanut, but that's cool. Sweet. Alright. So that was kind of a couple weeks ago. Today I actually picked up one of these. So these are a pair of sunglasses that I got, which actually I tried on like hundreds of them. It's a Prada sunglass. And this one fit me just perfectly. No, it looks kind of funky, but it works well. So I'm very happy. Before this pair, I had the Ray-Ban Aviators, and these were fantastic for blocking the sun, but they weren't great at driving, as far as driving sunglasses go, because when I have these on, my depth perception changes. It's hard for me to kind of measure the depth, and so I didn't usually wear these while I was driving. Usually it was just to go around town. When I'm not driving, I'd have these on, and they are a little bit uncomfortable. I did adjust these to my nose, but I've had these on for the longest time. For 2 years, I believe, 2 or 3 years. Actually, I bought this. I think I bought this pair for like $150 or $200. 2 years ago. I don't really remember. They retail for much more. Got it at Sunglass Hut on sale, some super sale, 50% off or whatnot. So that was cool. At the time, it was good. It just wasn't a good pair of sunglasses to drive with. And since then, since about 2 years, I wanted to pull trigger on new sunglasses for a while. I just didn't want to throw down the big bucks, really. But I actually finally pulled the trigger today, so these are my new pair of sunglasses that just from looking at it doesn't look so professional, or looks like kind of have fun on the beach. But actually, when I wear these, they look perfectly, I guess, toned down, for instance. But yeah, so that's that. That's my new purchase for today. I just got right now, so that's sweet. Put it away in the case. And I pick up some other stuff, some clothes, and undershirts and all that. But not so exciting this week. A few weeks ago, well, last week I went camping. A week before that, we went to go see flowers and all that, and more unboxing crap. So here's an unboxing of another Gonzo knife that I got from Fast Tech, and the camp kit. Along with the unboxing of the camera, I also today I also got this Kershaw camp kit. Really, the only reason why I wanted this was the spoon and fork. Everything else was secondary to me. The price for this camp kit, I could have gotten it much cheaper if I went to Walmart, but I decided to just buy it online because I'm an idiot. Because I'm lazy. And there's no Walmart near me. So this price was $13. It was $9.95 plus $3 shipping, so $13. And I also got this Gonzo, and this is the last Gonzo I'm going to buy. But I got this because, let's go ahead and open this up first. I got this one because it looks like the Ontario Rat, and I am a huge fan of the Ontario Rat. And it just feels so good. So this is probably my favorite rat of all time. It does flick pretty well. It still needs some breaking in, but I could get it to flick pretty well. Funny how I'm on camera and all of a sudden I can't flick this thing, but yeah, there we go. Just flicking it pretty easily. The lockup is a little stiff right now, but just knowing Gonzos and having used so many, I know that that's gonna smooth it out over time. Same with this action. This is brand new. Okay, and let's take a look at this item right here. In clam packaging, I don't like these kind of packagings. Not at all. If I get away with minimal amount of cuts, I'll do that. First, before I start cutting in anymore, I should do it away from me. Away from me. That shouldn't be anymore. Again, this Kershaw right now is so deadly sharp. Just put that edge on it yesterday, so see this out because I'm going to need the instructions on this thing. Oh, it still has a magnetic. So what do we have here? This is the reason why I actually wanted this thing. This is the 3CR MOV, I think. Steel, which doesn't matter. It's a freaking fork. Feels pretty good in a spoon. The carabiner. Good spring tension. Let's see if I get this to fail. Seems pretty good. Next up, this is, I guess, the second thing that I found interesting in this package, which is this really crappy, very, very small, flimsy, definitely FRN, horrifically rough on Teflon washers that does not flick. Can't even get the thumbs. There we go. So it does flick with the thumbs. But yeah, this is budget. This is budget. So let's see out of box sharpness on this thing. It's not that sharp. Let's see if I get a piece of paper here. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. It's not smooth like the Kershaw is, as you can see there. It's pretty rough. I think I dulled this metal just by cutting paper right there. I can't seem to get it started again. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Alright. Alright, you guys saw that unboxing. Here's the big thing though. A few big things that I did. This camera that you're seeing right now is in 1080p HD. It's been adjusted so the microphone picks up my voice much better, stereo, so now you could hear left, right, which really doesn't matter at all. But I do have the autofocus, or I do have the manual focus option, so now I could actually zoom up and show you close-up things, which is really cool. Let me give you an example of that. How about this? So now I could go ahead and do one of these, and then I set it on manual focus right now, so I'm going to do it manually. There we go. So nice and clean image, close up, something like that. Okay. And that's an unboxing that I'll show you right now. It's kind of long. It's a long unboxing because I do have a sample video after I adjusted the mic as well, so you go ahead and see that. So this is an unboxing of that new camera that I bought. It is the... I ripped this off already with my knife. It's a Logitech C920 1080p HD cam. It's a webcam with a tripod mount. I also got this mini GorillaPod. So now my videos will be in HD 1080. I could use this. I also got another one of these. This is the Joby actual GorillaPod, and this one my father actually gave me, so pretty cool. So I bought this supposedly brand new in box, sealed, and retail package. Haven't opened it yet, but the tape is already cut. So apparently this is not sealed. It's just fine, I don't mind. As long as it still has that protective covering on the lens of the camera. So it's been opened, definitely, for sure. This is not brand new. Okay, let's see what it comes with. The cord is not wrapped in that little twist tie thing. So again, that's a little disappointing. I'm gonna contact the seller right away, as soon as I make this video, actually. I do have this instruction manual, and the instruction manual is sealed. It's sealed, but again, you could pop that open and close it, and no one will know the difference. So, it's the instruction manual, whatever comes at least with the instruction manual. It does not have the protective front glass little plastic thing on the camera, and the USB cable is not wrapped, so I doubt this is new at all. There is, see if I can, yeah, there's marks up here. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm not sure if they'll show up on this camera, but there's marks right here. Maybe at the correct angle you might be able to see. So definitely very disappointing on that. That does not even remotely look new. The camera, there's no scratches, I don't think. Let's check the lens. I mean, I'll plug it in and see what happens. Hopefully it's, yeah, there's even scratches on the top of this camera. Not sure if it'll show up. There's scratches on top of this camera, there's scratches on this back plate. So that's very disappointing. I purchased new, and I searched high and low to get it new. And if I was going to get it in this condition, I'd buy it used and pay a lot less. But, well, that sucks. So I'll contact the seller and see what's up with that. I don't even know what. So, oh, it does have plastic right here. So whoever used this before didn't pull off that plastic here, thankfully. That is so disappointing. I'll keep it if he gives me a discount, I guess. If I get it for the price of a used one. There's no point in me shipping it back, but this sucks. So that's the disappointing. You can see that the scuff marks all back here. And I don't know if you can see it on top, but yeah, you see the scratches up here. So let me give you the description exactly as it states right here. Let me see. Here. Okay. New, brand new, unused, unopened, undamaged item in original packaging. And then the description says Logitech HD Pro webcam C920 1080p widescreen video calling and recording, new in sealed retail packaging. Well, it was not in sealed retail packaging. It wasn't retail packaging, but it wasn't sealed. And there were so many marks on this camera, I cannot say it's new. I'm gonna go hook it up and see how it turns out. Hopefully it works, that way I don't have to return it. But, I mean, I'm going to return it if the seller doesn't give me a discount, definitely, because that's just not fair. I mean, I bought new, I did pay way more than what it would be used. Let's see if there's any scuff marks on the USB cable itself. No dents. There's a little dent here. It's a little bulging here. Let's see here. Yeah, a little more bulging here, but nothing so far. Okay, so there's a dent here from where the twist ties probably used to be. That's what I'm thinking. Either that or someone ran over it with something. But see that? So it did not come with twist ties. There's no real marring on the USB. So this is what I hate about buying online is that if you're gonna advertise it as new, make it new. I mean, come on. Oh. So okay, so let's plug it in and see how it works out. So this is it. This is my camera now set up. This is the 1080p. I'm recording this in 1080p with autofocus. So now I should be able to zoom into lettering that I couldn't do before. That is freaking fantastic. That is beautiful. 20 stage, 20 step multi-focusing. I don't know. I have it on that Joby GorillaPod. The mini one I'm probably going to use for my action cam. But this thing just works out fantastic. It doesn't get in the way. It's just it's perfectly right in front of me. I could go ahead and see what I'm focused at. Make some great videos. You guys will have 1080p, which is fantastic. I'm not sure how well this video is going to show up in dark light like this right now. Usually I have some sunlight coming in, but it is nighttime. Another, I guess, quick unboxing while I do this. I'm not sure there's a lot at once. This is from Japan. And what did I get from Japan? I got some more Kingstones, water stones, water whetstones, or whatever. So this is just to finish off my set. I have the 1000 that I use. I got a 4000 to polish it off. Then I got a 200 to work on really crappy edge blades. And I'm also going to use this to blend my 1000 stone, the 200. Alright, so I adjusted the microphone level so it picks up a little bit more sound. Because what I noticed is compared to before, it picked up a little bit less sound than what I'm used to. My camera before actually did a little bit better as far as picking a microphone sound. I did adjust the settings a little bit so that I don't have to use the boom mic on my headset. Hopefully this is better. Okay, this is just a test. So that is the unboxing of the camera. From now on, everything will be in 1080p, which is freaking sweet. Last week, the week before the last week, I actually went to see flowers. So here's a little bit of footage of that kind of flower footage. Where do we go? Where do we go? Lompoc? Lompoc. Lompoc. There we go. I remember. We went to Lompoc, so we took a freaking crazy ass drive down to Lompoc to see flowers. Was it worth it? Not really, but my wife liked it, so I guess it was worth it. So here's a little footage of that. 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive to see this. Alright, so if you live in California and you want to see some flowers, Lompoc is a nice place to go look at it. It won't cost you anything except for the price of gas, which is not that bad. Here's the unboxing that I actually been really waiting for, the SJ4000. So here's how things went. The week before I went to see the flowers, I went to Fry's. I went to Best Buy's, went to Costco, and went to Fry's because I wanted to buy a new camera. Now, this camera was not just for one reason. It was for vlogging, obviously. I wanted a handheld camera that could flip around the screen so that I could see what I'm shooting. Hook it up to a tripod. My camera right now is on a GorillaPod. This is like a webcam computer or whatever. But I wanted to get one of those little flip out cameras. And so I went to Best Buy's. Their selection is crap. Went to Costco. They had nothing there. And then I was like, screw it, let's go to Fry's. I know from what I remember from Fry's, their camera selection is insane. So I went to Fry's. And you'll see footage of that right now. So I'm here at Fry's. I went to Best Buy's, Costco. Still couldn't find a camera that I wanted. So now I'm at Fry's, thinking they have everything here. Now I'm really debating on either getting this Villain by Monster. This 1080p wide angle is 140. Now I'm not sure if I want the wide angle or just the regular. I saw this on sale, the Vivitar HD, which is only 720p. I'm pretty sure this is actually worse than my cell phone, so that's no-go. This looks just as bad. Now the only other option I have is a camcorder. So again, this is my third time here. So now I'm probably gonna pick up this. I think it was this one, yeah. So I'm probably gonna pick up one of these. Canon. This is gonna be my new camcorder. I will get to start shooting pictures in. There you go, 1080. So I'll probably pick up this or a few others that are here. We'll see how it goes on, but I'm gonna get a camera today for sure. Made a decision to pick up this one, the Sony with the wide angle. I want to get this one because I saw the quality of it and it's pretty good. And get this. Out of this selection you have here, first of all, the camcorder selection is just crap. But out of whatever selection they have here, they're out of stock. No more. I don't understand. Then why would they have a display? They're out of stock. So I have no choice but to pick up this Canon. Whatever. I'll pick this one up today, and then I'll shoot with it as soon as I pick it up, I guess. Really don't have much of a choice. We're exiting Fry's empty-handed because the people that work here are idiots. They don't want to sell us a camera. So I'm gonna be taking YouTube videos with this. This is another cell phone. This is retarded. I come here to spend my money and they won't want to take it. Alright, well, back to Best Buy's, I guess. Again. Okay, so you guys saw that. It's just it was so frustrating. What I ended up doing was I ended up getting the 1080p Logitech web-based camera, which apparently is very good quality, and it picks up my voice fairly well after I adjusted it. And I ended up picking an SJ4000. Now I was gonna get a GoPro, but instead of getting one GoPro, I managed to get one camera for specific tabletop reviews and one camera for just going around and taking, just nice scenery shots with the SJ4000. So if I had just the GoPro, that recording on the GoPro sucks ass anyways. So SJ4000 saying the audio recording just sucks. But this camera actually picked it up really well. It's good. Thankfully, so I don't have to buy a Yeti microphone or anything. It does the job well. Let me go ahead and take a vape. So the SJ4000, for the price of one handheld camera, right? And I was willing to pay like $400 or $500 for this camera, anyways. So, I mean, I went with the intention of buying a camera, and I didn't find one. So my wife said, just get the GoPro. And I saw all these reviews. GoPro's great video shooting, but it sucks with the audio recording. And on top of that, if I just had a GoPro, it wouldn't be a good camera to do tabletop reviews with, in my opinion. So I really just wanted that handheld camera with the wide-angle lens so that I could get everything. I could go take it out. I could use it as a future family camera and whatnot. What I ended up doing, though, is I ended up getting one of these specifically for this YouTube channel. So what I noticed every time I upgrade, or every time I change, or every time I start a new channel, I always get a new camera for some reason. So this is what I got. And I got an SJ4000. So here's an unboxing of that. I got something in the mail. I got a lot of stuff on the mail, but today, unboxing. This is what I was waiting for a while. I got it right before I went camping. That is freaking sweet. What is it? It is the SJ Cam, and this is the authentic SJ Cam. Not that it really matters all that much, but has a little scratch-off code, whatever it is. Probably not gonna do this because I know it's the real thing, legit. Haven't opened it yet. Just opened this box. So my first unboxing of this thing. Let's see what's in it. I'm pretty stoked. And the reason why I went with the SJ Cam instead of the GoPro was because I wanted this cam, the camera that I'm filming this with. So I could have gone a GoPro instead, but just all the online reviews and all that kind of made me want to get this one. So I'm not sure if this one even has battery in it. Okay, so that's the SJ4000. Now some footage. Here comes the camping. I went camping, so I took some footage with it. Here is the footage of camping with the SJ4000, and then the last one will probably be with my phone, which is still set on 1080p. The phone records so well anyways, I guess. I mean, after I messed with the setting on the phone, it did pretty well. And there's a story behind the camping trip at the very end when you do see the footage of me on the lake bed. So, okay, anyways, here's the footage of that. So we have the campfire going with Campfire Barbecue. We're in front of the water. Our tents are right here. Little trash can right there. My car's up there. There's one big mosquito. Took the car off-road onto a pretty sandy lake bed. See the lake right here. So my back tire is pretty much dug into the sand area. I should be able to get out. It's an all-wheel drive car. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. So again, I gotta climb over that hill again to get there. Beautiful view. As you can see,
the SG4000 did very well. It's such a beautiful wide angle, whatnot. There was a lot of cuts in there because, like I said, my wife doesn't want to be on camera, so on and so forth. The last few videos was with my cell phone, and that's when I want to zoom in on things, and when I wanted to audio record, and all the lake bed too. That was with my phone. So here's what happened throughout the whole camping trip. Yeah, it was fun. What we ended up doing was we went kind of late, so we couldn't get a camping site. There's a place where you could just kind of go off trail and camp there, but it was so full, so many people Memorial Day weekend, that we couldn't find a spot. So we actually went to the campsite, and the camp manager there that was leasing out sites, he managed to get us a site, but it was next to the road. It wasn't next to the creek. So the first night we unpacked everything, and then we slept in our campsite next to the road, which is, I mean, it wasn't next to the road, we're like 100 yards off, but still. But we wanted to be next to the creek. So the second night, there was an opening, and he said we could move there if we wanted to. But I mean, we had 2 tents up, all our food, all our barbecue gear, everything already spread out. But I wanted everyone to have a good time and sit next to the creek, so we moved all that crap back to the second campsite. And you'll see this from probably the video or whatnot. But yeah, the second campsite was right next to the creek. It was freaking awesome. And then everything was going smoothly. It was just physical work, not a big deal. That whole second day was fantastic. I didn't catch anything, by the way, so I spent money on a fishing license for nothing. I didn't catch anything, but it was relaxing. That's why I went. And on the way down, I was like, you know what? Let's go on, the west side instead of, because we went up. Okay, let's go down the east side, because we went up the west side to get to the upper Kern area. So let's go down to the east. We went up on the east side. So we were going down on the west side to see the lake bed area. I decided to go onto the lake bed, Stone Cove, I believe, or Stone Cove, I think was the place. And it's a lake bed that it's kind of drained out a little. I mean, it's connected to a lake, but the lake, there wasn't enough water, so we could actually drive our cars down there. There's a lot of people camping down there. And I decided to cross over a little mountain because my car is all-wheel drive. I went over that mountain just fine, no problems. Other probably rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drives would have a more difficult time. I'm pretty sure they could get over it. They might get stuck. But I ended up going to the sandy area where the tires kind of dig in. It's really, really sandy. So I went out, and the thing is, okay, if this was the sandy area, this is where the water was, right here. So let's say this gonzo is where the water starts, right? And I'm coming in this way. I came from here and I went in like this, and I parked like that, okay? So I was fine. It's very sandy here, but so I was parked like this. Now, on the way out, you guys saw the video of me parked like this. On the way out, if I were to just turn my car, go next to the water, and then kind of go, parallel to where the water line was, I could have gotten out. But what I ended up doing was, because from here to here is kind of a downhill, it's all sandy, what I ended up doing, let me see if I could park like that. Instead of going out like this, and then eventually getting onto harder ground where I could go up, what I ended up doing was, I was like, let's test my car out a little, all-wheel drive, whatever. I kind of got overconfident, and I ended up going up this way. Okay, I wanted to go up and out like this. So as I was going up, my rear wheels dug in, and then my front wheels started spinning. So I was stuck. I got out of the car, and I looked, and I was like, okay, I can dig myself out, not a big problem. Kind of lightened up the car a little bit, and then I hit the gas, my front wheel caught grip, my rear wheels ended up getting out, and then I started going again, and I kind of slammed the brakes kind of hard right up in here because there was something in the way. As soon as I slammed the brakes, my car kind of sunk, all 4. And then when I hit the gas, all freaking 4 tires started spinning. And then I dug myself in all the way. So far deep, in fact, that the bottom of the car was touching the sand in the bottom, so I was pretty much dug all the way in. Now this isn't a big problem because I've been in this situation so many times, and because there's so many people there that could pull me out, I wasn't too flustered. But it was, I went with two other ladies, my wife and a family friend, and it was their first time being stuck, and it was a hot day. So of course they were upset, and I ended up calling AAA just to begin with, so that if worst comes to worst, they could pull me out. And that was it. We were stuck. It was a funny situation for me, but it was a very scary situation for them. So I told everyone to stay in the car with the air conditioner on. I had a quarter tank of gas, which I could go about 100 more miles with that amount of gas, so I wasn't too afraid. But the ladies ended up going and getting rocks, and I have a small little SOG shovel that I carry in my car at all times. So they were trying to dig around the tires and put rocks in so I could get enough traction to get out. It didn't work. I was dug way too far in for me to really drive myself out. There's trucks driving by left and right, and these are like off-roading trucks. One came around, they said, "Do I need help?" I was like, "Yeah, can you pull me out?" And then basically he did the same mistake I did. Instead of going like this, backing up like that, he tried to go up to position his car, and that truck got stuck too. So now we have two cars stuck, and then as that car was getting stuck, there are two other big lifted 4x4 trucks that came in. One had, I guess, a lot of experience in off-roading, so he ended up helping this first truck get out, and then he hooked my car on, and then basically I pulled. All I need to do was get out maybe like a foot. I just needed to get out of that ditch, and then I was able to drive myself off. So that was the case. That was fun. It was a very fun, for me, it's a very adventurous thing to do. Now, for most of you that are outdoorsy, this is nothing, right? But I mean, I don't really go outdoors all that much. But then the thing is, I have lots of experience. So I wasn't too afraid, and it's fun for me. So that was my camping trip. It was freaking fantastic. I really wish I had those Prada sunglasses when I was there, because it would have made a world of difference when I was camping if I had a good pair of sunglasses. But I did have the other ones, the Ray-Bans, that I never used. So that's good. One other thing is I use this knife a lot, and this was the primary kitchen knife when I went. It's just a Buck 679. It's one of my favorite camping knives. But for some reason this time I handed this knife over to the females because they were doing majority of the cooking. And when I got my knife back, it was like this huge roll here. I ended up fixing it, obviously, but that was interesting. My first time I ever had such a big roll on this knife. So from what I hear, my wife did drop this on a rock. So that's what probably could have happened. But to fix a roll, basically, all I did was I got a stone, like a really fine stone. I started going backwards where that roll was, just to strain it out as much as I could. And then I just sharpened it like I usually do. I got it down deep enough to where it needed to be, and sharpened it up at 20 degrees, and it's just really pretty. So again, with this new camera, I could go ahead and show you the edge that I sharpened down. Alright, so that's that. It was a very handy knife when I was going camping with. I also took this Gonzo out. I only used it for a day. It's a very good knife. It's just it needed Loctite, and I'm not a fan of putting my own Loctite on. I wish it had it from the factory, but that's that. The unboxing of this camp knife, you know what? this I thought would be the most useless knife in the world, but after I sharpened it up, and again, this is also with the 20-degree sharpening. And I did this one on a whetstone, freehand, one of those tiny little whetstones. It came out really well. But this sucker is a freaking fruit knife galore because it's so thin. Oh, it's thin this way, but it's so small this way, height-wise. That this thing just cuts through food perfectly. I mean, I cut through so many mangoes and apples and whatnot with this knife. So apparently, not all that useless. A little cheap, yes. It's nylon washers, and this bolt I tried to loosen and it totally just stripped. And this is what I noticed about a lot of Kershaw knives is that their bolts suck. Okay, even on the nicer Kershaws, like the blurs, this bolt stripped out on me twice. Kershaw was nice enough to send me the bolts again, which is fine. This one, same. Kershaw sent me. Well, Kershaw did not send me this knife. I was kind of disappointed with Kershaw with this one because let me see if we get this to focus. Okay. So this was here. This clip right here was originally here, and I sent it off to warranty. I asked them to do two things. One, get this clip down here this way, and these screws are stripped, so can you pull them off and put new ones on? Okay. And two, this one was optional. If they could replace this blade for me so that I have just a standard blade like this one, because I like this recurved blade so much more than I do this Tonto blade with the serrations. So I asked them if they could replace the blade for me, and if they can, and if they could ship this blade back to me with the knife, I'll gladly pay the blade replacement fee. That's not even a problem. Apparently they just totally ignored everything. I got no response. They moved the clip from down here to up here, but the problem is they used that same bolt. So these bolts are the stripped bolts. I can't get them off. So I have no idea why they would do that. That was really disappointing. Really disappointing experience with the Kershaw warranty. Definitely with those bolts. I wish they replaced these bolts with new ones, which is not a big problem because, again, Kershaw kind of. I contacted their customer service separately, and they sent me a new clip and screws. So that one is probably for this one. Again, this one's same. I ended up stripping out these screws, so I got a pair of pliers to unscrew that, and I couldn't use those old screws, so I put the new screws on here. It works fine. I just made sure I didn't tighten it down too hard, so these are perfectly fine. Just Kershaw, if you're watching this, use better screws. That's all I could say, because I went through hell. I'm trying to get these pocket clips out. Okay, but that was my little experience with Kershaw. I guess not that much stuff I did this week. It was another shopping week, so I ended up going out to the mall, getting some birthday presents and whatnot for people, and all that. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. This is going to be kind of a longer vlog, so if you stuck with me till the end, thank you very much. Please subscribe, it'll help me out. If you're wondering about this right here, before I sign off, this knife is one of my favorites, and it's my everyday carry, my preferred choice of everyday carry. But this knife cut me twice in pretty much the same spot. Once it cut me right at the edge, right here, and it dug pretty deep in this way. And it happened because I was stupid, but there's always some gunk up in here, right in there. Okay. Always gunk in there, right in there. So what I ended up doing is I ended up getting a tissue and kind of pushing it in and trying to clean it. The first time I put the tissue in and it kind of slipped a little, and then I went like that on the blade, and it just went straight in. Obviously this thing is seriously sharp. Again, this is a 20-degree angle. This is my preferred sharpening. So this is not out of the box sharpness. I did this, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I mean, it was extremely sharp, and then it dug in. I was like, okay, lesson learned. Let's not do that again. So now I just get a pair of little tweezers like this, and I put tissue on it, and then I clean it like such. So even if it slips, it's not going to do anything. Well, I was at work, and then I saw like specks of black and dirt in there. So I gotta be careful. I got tissue, and I did it again, but this time I was kind of going kind of hard on it. And I went into it, and I ended up cutting from here all the way down to here. So it just the whole part of that recurve pretty much dug in, and they wouldn't stop bleeding. I was thinking, maybe I might need stitches. I didn't have any liquid shield at the time, so, or new skin. So I ended up just holding the paper towel really tight, and then when it soaked up with blood, I threw it away, holding the paper towel really tight. When it soaked up blood, I threw it away, and then the third paper towel finally kind of stopped bleeding a little bit, so then I heard him put some gauze on it with tape, and that's what that is, okay? So Kershaw Blur it cut me twice, more than pretty much any other knife has cut me. So a thing to look out for. But again, one of my favorite knives. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and you guys have a good one.